Alright, what's going on, everyone? So, the newest arc of Dragon Ball Super has finally been fully announced. I say fully because yesterday an image was leaked announcing a Universal Survival arc, and no one really knew what exactly it was. And I actually recorded a whole video. It finally finished rendering, and then they released the official poster, and then they release all this new information confirming that it's the Multiverse 12 Universe Tournament, and all this new info and stuff. So that video is just in the can. I recycled it already. It's gone. So now I'm here with this one. Yeah, I am super freaking excited. Basically, this is the World Tournament, a new tournament that that Zeno hinted at the last tournament, because he said he wanted to see a tournament between all 12 universes. And, well, it's happening, and instead of I believe last time it was a 5-man team, now it's a 10-man team. So here we have Majin Buu, Crillon, Android 18, Android 17, who is coming back, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Master Roshi, Tien, and Piccolo. This is the team for Universe 7. Actually, a really good team, honestly. I'm going to go into each character individually here in a minute. I really just wanted to go into the fact that we have the Grand Priest, who is Whis' father, kind of overwatching the everything. I have a feeling, because they released the preview teaser trailer video today as well, and apparently he is a key part in that video. So yeah, anyways, okay, so we got Majin Buu. I'm kind of excited about him, but the only thing I don't really like about Majin Buu is that he's just this hulking, monster who he doesn't really think. So he's not, if an opponent has some sort of secret, strategy, Boo is not going to be able to figure out that strategy. But actually, now I remember what I was going to say. They did say that they're going to be implementing team battles. So I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know if it's going to be 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 even. Or maybe even 10-on-10, or maybe they're just saying team as in the teams for each one, but I'm pretty sure it's team, like they're going to team up, like 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 or whatever. So I like the Majin Buu edition, if only because whoever he's teamed up with, that person will have to strategize and use Boo's strength to their advantage, and try to talk to Boo and coax Boo into getting done whatever job they feel needs to get done. Then we have Crillon. Y'all, I'm super freaking excited for this. I love Crillon. Krillon's one of my favorite characters in all of Dragon Ball. He totally deserves to be back in the fighting ring and given a second chance, because he is the world's strongest human. I apologize to you Tien fans. Yeah, Crillon is the world's strongest human. It's been confirmed in many different citations, but I'm really excited to see Crillon come back. Krillon's a badass in every sense of the word. And we have Android 18. When was the last time we saw her fight seriously? Honestly, it hasn't been since I think when she fought Goten and Trunks in the tournament. And we have Android 17, who is coming back as a park ranger. You can see his ranger outfit there. The reason for this is Toriyama talked about in an interview a while ago, saying that 17, he ended up settling down with a family and some kids, and he became a park ranger. It was never in the show or in the manga, but Toriyama just developed his character later on and said it in an interview. So hopefully we get to see that. Then, of course, we have Goku. Goku I'm really excited for, obviously because he's the main character, but honestly, if we're doing a 12-universe fight, Goku can only, take out his Kaioken trump card so many times. So honestly, I really hope Goku does some training before this tournament and maybe pulls out another trump card. Like the Kaioken might pull him through the first 2 matches, but if he ends up fighting an opponent that's too strong even for that, I really hope that he does some training and maybe, developed a new technique or something, because, like I said, you can only take the Kaioken so far. Then here we have Vegeta. I really hope Vegeta also has been doing some training to develop some new techniques to just try and catch his opponent off guard. But Vegeta, honestly, is a great tacticianer. So, I mean, whoever he's paired with, I think he'll be able to use their feats to a good advantage. I honestly think a funny pairing, honestly, if it's a 2-on-2 match, I think Vegeta and Crillon would be a funny pair-up, because you never really see those two together. Then you got Gohan. Gohan is back, freaking finally. So he's defending the Universe 7 universe with everyone. Hopefully he has gotten stronger, but we don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. Now Master Roshi. I'm really excited for this, and I'm going to get into why in a minute. But then I'm gonna skip him for a second, and we got Tien. And the reason why I'm skipping Master Roshi and going on to Tien is because I'm gonna bundle these two together. So many people have been complaining and saying, why did they take Master Roshi and Tien? Why did they not take Goten and Trunks? And I'm gonna tell you right now why. Because Goten and Trunks, they might be physically stronger than Roshi and Tien. Like, I'm totally agreeing with you there. But at the end of the day, they're kids. This is a tournament that is going to decide the fate of their entire universe. I didn't say this earlier, but information was released that states that if you lose, whatever universe loses, their universe gets erased immediately, gets immediately destroyed. So you're telling me you would want to put faith in and bring along two kids who've never shown that they've been able to take any situation seriously. Every time they've ever, come across any type of, villain or a fight, they always treat it like it's a game, especially when they combine and become Gotenks. They always treat it like it's a game. They never take it seriously. And plus, this is not for kids. This is a fight that's going to determine the fate of their entire universe. This is not a kids. This is not a place for kids. This is a place for the adults to come in, for the grown-ups to step up and take up the mantle and help defend the universe. This is a job for the adults, not the kids. The kids, despite being stronger, they need to sit down. And plus, I don't think Bulma or Chi-Chi would allow them to go anyway. So I'm really excited for Roshi and Tien. I'm sure they've been doing a lot of training. I honestly believe not Roshi, but Tien. I honestly believe he's hit his physical limit a long time ago. I think he hit his limit at the Cell Games, and he's only really been training to maintain that physical peak. But maybe I'm wrong. But from what I've seen, it's my headcanon to believe that he hasn't gotten stronger since Cell. And then, of course, at the very last, we have Piccolo. Very excited for Piccolo because I think he's probably the most tactical fighter on this team. Because, Goku's, super smart tacticianer. So is Vegeta, Gohan, Tien, Roshi, Krillin, all super smart fighting tacticianers. But I think Piccolo is probably the smartest in that regard. That's probably up for debate. But, I am super, super excited, no pun intended, about this arc. Whether or not there's been a lot of discussion about whether or not this is going to be the final arc in Dragon Ball Super. I don't think so. If only because this is doing financially well for them. So I mean, for them to keep it going would be an A1. Though I have heard some rumors, not rumors, but people speculating. Saying that after this arc, Dragon Ball Super is going to end, and then they're going to start a new series after Dragon Ball Super ends that maybe takes place after End of Z, and that'd be a good idea. But honestly, I think that they could still do that same idea, but just in Dragon Ball Super. Like, they don't have to kill the series and then start a new one just to do that. They could do a time skip. But honestly, I think this arc would have been much better if it did take place after Z, like if it was a time skip. Because could you imagine, the same 10-man team, but maybe instead of Roshi or Tien. It was Oob. Wouldn't that be cool if Oob came back and started to come kick some ass? Because honestly, Resurrection F actually did. So many people think that was such a pointless arc, but honestly, it makes the end of Dragon Ball Z make so much more sense because Goku saw what Frieza was able to do. You're looking at a person like Frieza who never trained a day in his life, and then he trained and he became stronger than someone in the likes of Goku. Well, look at Oob. Oob is the reincarnation of Majin Buu, someone who was way stronger than Frieza, and Majin Buu didn't really train either. So could you imagine if Oob trained? He'd be unstoppable, you know? So honestly, I think that this would have been much better if it took place after the end of Z, but maybe they got something else big planned. I really want them to time skip past the end of Dragon Ball Z. We haven't seen that. We haven't seen those characters. I mean, we have with GT, but come on. Anyways, what would you guys like to see? Would you guys like to see it cut to end of Dragon Ball Z, or would you guys like to have it continue a little bit? Here? But the only thing is, like, there's not much more places where they could go with this, honestly, before they run out of time. You know, there's only a 10 years, time span. Only so much can happen before they catch up to the end of Z. But anyways, I will catch you guys later, and comment down below and let me know what you think.